Today, we're back at the Walt Disney World Resort, this time at Epcot, seeing if you can skip Lightning Lane and still plan your day like a pro. So with that, let's make our way over to Disney's Epcot and pick up the action. Hello and welcome back to the channel, and today is another AI episode where we are going to be here at Epcot and we're going to hand over our day to AI. So it's a little after 9 AM, so let's get into it. Our first stop is Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, Epcot's headline attraction and one of the most advanced coasters Disney has ever built. It sits on the site of the old Universe of Energy Pavilion, completely transforming the space into the Wonders of Xander Pavilion, Disney's first ever Marvel-themed attraction at Walt Disney World. This isn't your average roller coaster. It's an indoor, story-driven ride that combines cutting-edge ride technology with massive projection screens and a fully rotating ride vehicle, allowing Disney to control exactly where you're looking during the action. The ride vehicles, called Omnicoasters, can spin 360 degrees and even launch backwards, pulling you straight into the middle of the story. The plot? You're recruited by the Guardians to help stop a celestial being from altering the timeline of the universe. It's packed with humour, action, and a killer soundtrack featuring classic hits that change each ride. Because it's a new and in high demand, wait times are usually hefty, often 70 to 120 minutes on busy days. Okay, so that was Guardians of the Galaxy. Originally was a 15-minute wait, but that did update by the time I got over there, and it turned into a 75-minute wait. In actual fact, by the time I got off the ride, the total time was about 110 minutes, which is reflective of the fact that it's a newer ride. That being said, ChatGPT, or who I'm going to start calling Bob, is sending me over to France in the World Showcase to the Ratatouille. So let's go ahead and make it our way over there. The World Showcase is one of Epcot's most iconic areas, a walk around the lagoon that takes you through 11 different countries, each with its own architecture, food, entertainment and cultural details. We're starting our journey through Canada with its stunning gardens and rocky waterfalls before moving into the UK Pavilion, known for its quaint streets, pub and classic British charm. From there, we're heading toward the France Pavilion for one of Epcot's newer attractions, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. Okay, so Bob says that Ratatouille is a 50-minute wait time. Let's see if that's right. Okay, so slight change of plan. They have the single rider line open, so I'm going to jump through and I'll let you know how long it takes. This ride was originally created for Disneyland Paris, where it debuted in 2014. Before making its way to Walt Disney World in 2021. It's a trackless 4D dark ride that shrinks you down to the size of Remy the rat, zipping through Gusteau's restaurant on a wild kitchen adventure. Using a combination of physical sets, massive screens, and special effects, it blends storytelling and technology to make you feel like you've stepped right into the Pixar film.
Okay, so that was a very cute little ride, and went from a 45-minute wait time to literally 10 minutes, and that was with using the single rider line. So now we're going to head over to Frozen Ever After. That's where Bob is sending us next. But I may grab a little snack or drink on the way there, so I'll see you shortly.
A top tip for the adults out there: when you're in the France Pavilion, swing by the drinks cart and grab a citron slush. It's a frozen blend of Grey Goose citron vodka and lemonade, smooth and tangy with just the right kick. On a hot Florida day, it's hands down one of the most refreshing drinks you can find in the park. With drink in hand, we head into Morocco with its vibrant mosaics and winding streets, then onto Japan's towering pagoda and serene gardens. Next is the American Adventure, where US history and culture take center stage. After that, we stroll through Italy's Venetian-style plaza, complete with Campanile Tower, followed by Germany's charming timber frame buildings and the smell of fresh pretzels. Finally, we arrive in China, home to the stunning Temple of Heaven and peaceful gardens.
Okay, so slight change of plan. I updated Bob to give me the live wait times, and he advised to bypass Frozen Ever After and head straight over to Mission Space because it's a much shorter wait time. So I'm going to go ahead and bypass. I've just taken a look, and the wait time did shoot up actually on my way over here to over 60 minutes. So I'm going to bypass that and head straight to Mission Space. But that does mean I'm going to check that one a little bit later on. But keep in mind, as you go through the day, to update the live wait times through Bob. See you over at Mission Space. Okay, so we've made it over here. The orange version is a 25-minute wait, that's the more intense. The green version is a 10-minute wait. I'm here by myself today, so I'm going to go for the green version. So I'll see you after.
Next up is Mission Space, Epcot's intense space flight simulator that's been thrilling guests since 2003. You and your crew take on the role of astronauts training for a mission to Mars. Each rider has a specific role: pilot, navigator, engineer, or commander, with tasks to complete during the launch and flight. The ride uses a centrifuge system to simulate G-forces, making it one of the most physically intense experiences in the park. There are two options, as I mentioned before: the orange mission, which is full throttle with spinning and strong forces, and the green mission, a milder version, without spinning for those who want the story without the physical intensity. The story follows your crew as you prepare for launch, blast off, and face challenges on your way to the Red Planet, all while working together to complete the mission successfully.
Okay, so Mission Space was literally a walk-on, which is fantastic. So now I've just consulted with Bob. I'm going to head over. I'm actually a little bit behind. So based on the current updates, I'm going to head over to the land and check out Soarin, the land, and maybe grab a bite to eat over there before heading to Spaceship Earth. So I'll see you over at the land.
The Land Pavilion is all about nature, sustainability, and the future of how we grow food. It's been a core part of Epcot since it opened in 1982. The first ride I'm hopping on here is Living with the Land. The queue moves pretty quickly and is usually about 10 to 15 minutes, which is a nice break from the longer waits elsewhere in the park. Inside, the ride takes you on a gentle boat tour through different environments, showing how humans interact with nature, from tropical rainforests to desert landscapes. Then you enter the greenhouse sections, where you get a real look at innovative farming techniques like hydroponics and aquaponics, and see crops growing right before your eyes, including some surprising fruits and vegetables. If you want to deeper dive, for an extra fee, you can book the Behind the Scenes tour, a small group experience that takes you behind the scenes to learn more about the science and technology driving these sustainable farming methods. Next up is one of my all-time favourites, Soarin' Around the World. Before the ride even starts, you'll catch a cute pre-show featuring Patrick, the flight attendant, setting the tone for your high-flying adventure. The queue can vary, but today we're seeing about a 50-minute wait, typical for this popular ride in the Land Pavilion. Soarin' is a flight simulator that takes you soaring over some of the planet's most stunning landmarks, from the Great Wall of China to the Serengeti and the Sydney Opera House. The ride combines a giant curved IMAX screen with motion seats, wind effects, and even scents for fully immerse you in the experience. If you've ridden the original Soarin' Around the World here at Walt Disney World, you might remember the bending Eiffel Tower scene. That, along with the ride's ending, has recently been updated to fix visual issues and improve the experience. Be sure to check out the hidden Mickey in the hot air balloon scene. Both the Walt Disney World and California versions use the same cutting-edge technology and deliver breathtaking views, but the world version here takes you on a global journey rather than just California. Have you ridden Soarin' before? Drop a comment below and let me know if you loved it or what you thought of the updates.
Okay, so Soaring ended up being, from the time I got into the queue until the time I got off, about 35-40 minutes, a little bit shorter than the 50-minute wait time, so that's fantastic. So I have two more rides left on my list from Bob. That is Nemo and Friends, and then Spaceship Earth, and then I do need to go and do some shopping. I haven't gone and gotten anything to eat yet, so I just want to get those rides knocked out. And then I may go over to Starbucks or something like that. So let's head over to Nemo and Friends and see what that queue looks like.
Next, we're heading over to the seas with Nemo and Friends. Right from the start, the queue sets the tone. It's designed to make you feel like you're underwater, with colourful coral, bubbles, and sea creatures all around. It's a fun, immersive build-up before you even get on the ride. Wait times are usually short, around 10 to 20 minutes, making it a perfect quick stop. The ride itself is a gentle, dark ride where you board clam-shaped vehicles that take you through scenes inspired by the movie Finding Nemo. You'll meet familiar faces like Marlin, Dory, and Crush as you explore vibrant coral reefs and ocean habitats. While many of the rides we've covered today lean toward older kids and thrill seekers, The Seas with Nemo and Friends is great for the young and the young at heart. Charming, calming, and packed with details everyone can enjoy.
Okay, so Nemo and Friends was a 15-minute wait time, but it was actually a walk-on. So now that we've finished Nemo, I'm going to head for my last ride that's on my list through Bob, and that is Spaceship Earth. And then from there, we're going to head to the shops. We may grab some a bite to eat. But let's go ahead and make our way over to Spaceship Earth. See you there.
Next up is Spaceship Earth, the iconic geodesic sphere that stands at the heart of Epcot and serves as the park's unmistakable symbol. It's impossible to miss this massive futuristic structure. It literally defines the skyline. Wait times for Spaceship Earth typically range from 20 to 40 minutes, though it can be shorter or longer depending on the crowd levels. It's a slow-moving dark ride that takes you on a captivating journey through the history of human communication, starting from the dawn of time with cave paintings and moving through key moments like the invention of the printing press, the Renaissance, the Industrial Revolution, all the way up to the digital age and beyond. The ride has boasted a litany of celebrity narrators over the years, including Walter Cronkite, Dame Judi Dench, and Jeremy Irons. What makes this ride stand out is the interactive elements inside each ride vehicle. You'll find touchscreens where you make selections about your preferences, lifestyle, and values. Based on those choices, at the end of the ride, the system creates a personalized vision of your ideal future, showing how technology and innovation might improve your life and the world around you. Spaceship Earth isn't just a ride, it's a thoughtful exploration of human progress and a hopeful look at where we're headed next.
Okay, so Spaceship Earth was a walk-on in the end, so that 10 minutes pretty much means you walk straight onto it. So we're pretty much done with our ride, so now I'm going to head to the merchandise location. There's a couple of things that Evie wants, and then we're going to head out.
Here's a top tip. If you want a quick, cold and free drink break, stop by Club Cool. They offer samples of Coca-Cola products from around the world, and most of the flavors taste surprisingly good. My personal favorites are the Royale and the Cucumber Sprite from Russia. But heads up, there's one flavor that's definitely going to make you wince, so be prepared for that. The Creations shop is Epcot's main retail store, opened during the COVID-era renovation. It offers a huge range of merchandise and lets you customize your own headbands and ears right on site. A perfect spot to grab unique souvenirs.
Okay, so I wasn't able to find what I wanted in creation, so I'm actually going to make a quick trip over to Magic Kingdom. So I may get something to eat over there, but I could take the monorail, but I think I'm actually going to drive because it'll just be easier to leave the Magic Kingdom parking lot after I am done. So with that, I'll see you over there. I'm going to try and get a one of their complimentary guide maps, just because it'll have the Lily Bell and Tom Sawyer Island still on there, so kind of as a keepsake with those two locations closing down. But I will see you over there.
Before we head out, let's stop by the all-new reimagined Test Track, one of Epcot's most thrilling and iconic attractions. Right from the start, the queue builds excitement with sleek displays featuring Chevrolet's latest concept cars and futuristic automotive designs. It's a smart way to set the tone and give guests a glimpse into the future of car technology while they wait. This ride has been thoughtfully updated for the 21st century, incorporating fresh scenes and cutting-edge tech like projection mapping to enhance storytelling and immersion. While the core high-speed thrills remain, these updates make the experience feel more modern and visually impressive without losing the charm that fans love. One of the classic highlights, the famous hill climb section, where the vehicle rockets up a steep incline at full speed, is still intact, delivering that adrenaline rush everyone remembers. But there's also brand new interactive segments where you get to see yourself inside a digital vehicle, cleverly blending your image into the ride simulation and adding a personalized touch to the experience. Unlike the original, you no longer design your own virtual car. Instead, the focus is on putting you through a series of rigorous performance tests, evaluating a vehicle's handling, aerodynamics, and speed. Then it's time to hit the outdoor test track itself, where you'll race at speeds of up to 65 miles per hour, making Test Track one of the fastest rides at Walt Disney World. Chevrolet continues to be the proud sponsor, and for motor enthusiasts, the ride's exit showcases an impressive lineup of Chevy vehicles that you can get up close to and even sit in. It's the perfect way to wrap up the experience and check out some of the latest in automotive design.
Okay, so I've made it over to the Magic Kingdom parking lot. I've just parked. Going to take a leisurely walk through to security and then head onto the park just to check out the Emporium for those, that one item that I was looking for. But I'm also going to get that guide map as well, because it will have that. It will have those two rides that are being closed. So I'll see you in there. Okay, we've made it inside Magic Kingdom. We're going to head to the confectionery store to see if they've got the candy that Evie's after. So let's check it out.
If you're strolling down Main Street, USA in the Magic Kingdom, you can't miss the confectionery store, a classic spot that's been satisfying sweet cravings for years. This store is packed wall to wall with all kinds of sugary treats, from handmade fudge and caramel apples to freshly made popcorn and a huge variety of candies. It's the perfect place to grab a nostalgic snack or pick up some iconic Disney-themed sweets to take home, Plus, the smell of freshly baked goodies hits you the second you walk in.
Okay, candy acquired. I'm now going to see if the steam train is open and give that a whirl around the park before I make my way back out and chat with you about Bob and how he performed today. So I'll see you in a little bit.
The Magic Kingdom steam train is one of the park's most iconic and nostalgic attractions, offering guests a unique way to experience the magic from a different vantage point. This authentic steam-powered locomotive circles the park on a nearly 1.5-mile track and makes stops at several key locations, such as Main Street USA, Frontierland, and Fantasyland. Riding the train isn't just about transportation, it's a chance to relax, take in scenic views, and enjoy storytelling moments along the way. The vintage cars, classic whistle, and the sights and sounds of the park make it a memorable experience for guests of all ages.
Our next stop is Main Street Station.
Walt Disney himself was a huge train enthusiast, which is why the train features so prominently in the park's design and history. His passion for trains helped shape this attraction into more than just a ride, it's a tribute to his love of railroads and imagination. If you're planning to visit Magic Kingdom soon, I highly recommend hopping aboard before the train temporarily closes. Disney has announced that the steam train will pause operations while the park undergoes major expansions and a new themed area is created. So, if you want to enjoy this classic piece of Disney history, now's the time.
Okay, so quick pit stop over. It's 5 o'clock, which was the time that I said I was going to be leaving the park. Going to head to the parking lot now, and then we will chat about Bob. And with that, we are back in the Magic Kingdom parking lot. So, what are my overall thoughts of using AI or ChatGPT, who I'm affectionately calling Bob, to plan your day? So I would have to say I am pretty impressed. It wasn't a crazy busy day today at Epcot. We were able to get through 3 out of 4 of the longest queues. That was Soarin, Ratatouille and Guardians. The only one we missed was Frozen, but we did leave there at 3 p.m. We got to go on all the other rides as well, which is pretty decent. And then on top of that, we came over to Magic Kingdom, picked up a couple of things, rode the train around the entire park, and now heading back out, and it's a little after 5 p.m. So I would have to say, during the summer when it's busy and you want to do rides multiple times, then absolutely Lightning Lane is going to be the way to go. However, if you have limited time and you want to pre-plan, ChatGPT is an indispensable tool for doing that. The only thing you do need to keep doing is keep updating the live wait times throughout the day. So, check it, put in the comments down below if you've used ChatGPT to plan your Disney trip. And thanks so much for watching. Till next time, we'll see you soon.